Hello. I'm not even sure what you can see because I cannot see the camera since the sun is out. But Pierre and I are going on a walk, and I decided I'm usually holding these thoughts in my head as I'm walking anyway. So let's just chat while I go for a walk. It's also very windy out, so my apologies for any. Oh, what is that? You got to be careful because you never know what kind of animal you'll run into when you walk in. But Pierre's just here. He's doing a nice, calm, off-leash walk. There are no other animals or humans around us right now, so we're just vibing. But I've been feeling, I don't know what I'm feeling, and that's the problem. Because it's not burnout that I necessarily feel, and I know that this is a feeling that I feel every March. It's always like this tug and pull. Like, the weather's nice, I want to be outside, but then I also feel like I have so many things that I could be doing in terms of content. So if you aren't super familiar with my content creation career, I started a podcast during COVID. So 2020, I launched my podcast, and I mean, it was just fun for me. And as time went on, I was like, oh, like, I actually want to try to pursue this thing. Prior to that, I had always been like active on Instagram, posting things like as a faux influencer, always saying like, hey, YouTube, things like that. But really getting started, I would say I just started that 2020. So here we are in 2025, and I feel myself, I'm like kind of at a crossroads. I'm like, either you go in or you just admit failure. And I'm not necessarily ready to admit failure yet. So I'm going to go in because I also feel like I haven't really given myself a full chance. So like I said, I've been on social media for so long, and there's this cycle. I start off the year, going into the year strong, right? November, December, I'm that girl. January, I'm that girl. February, oh, I'm still that girl. But March, oh, it's hard to be that girl. And I don't know why it's so hard for me to be that girl in March. So that's a part of the reason why I also wanted to kind of merge my two things. Like I said, I want to be outside, but I know I also want to create content. So I was like, how about you give this walk and talk thing a chance? Like, let's go outside and create content. Let me pick up Pierre's poop. So, as weird as it may sound, I think me having so many options makes it hard for me to make a decision. When it's cold outside, the decision's been made for me. I'm not going outside. I am a person that abhors cold weather. So of course I'm staying inside. Of course I'm locked in. Of course I'm focused. But when I have the option to go out and explore and just really be outside and do different things, I'm like, oh, stay inside versus this. So this is a way of me trying to merge those two. I'm going to try to see how I feel about this video when I look back at it, and see if I am going to try to do more things like this. So it's kind of like we're going on a walk together, right? Earlier, before I came out here, I've been working on creating some type of 30-day challenge. I feel like the purpose of challenges are to really launch you into a new project or launch you into like the next part of your life, in a sense. A lot of people say they don't like challenges though because they don't create new habits. And true, yes, they aren't good for sustainable. Well, they could be. You know, I'm pro challenge. I'm not even going to try to talk myself out of it. I like challenges because they can propel you into that next level of life or help you cultivate that new habit that you want to. So I'm working on a 30-day challenge for myself right now. If you want to join, you are more than likely. I'm going to try to post this video before I start that challenge, but I want to start it next Monday, which is I think the 24th. And it's always I always want to focus on my health. I feel like when I'm focused on my health and I'm locked in on my health and fitness, everything else just tends to fall in line. So I want to get back to hitting 10K steps a day. Pierre, come on. Child, y'all four-legged nephew is so bad. Pierre. But y'all, please do not call the dog people on me, because I know how y'all get. Stop. No. Sit. Let me see what's over there. Absolutely not, young man. Let's go. You're going back on a leash if you may get back on a leash if you keep playing. I'm a mother. No drama. So, okay. I like my challenges to be grounded in my health and fitness. So I want to get back to hitting 10K steps a day. I'm on a dance team now, so we have dance practices on top of me going to dance class. So I'm going to go to practice on Saturdays and Sundays. And then I want to go to class Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So give myself Wednesday and Thursday off from dance. Also giving myself a break from driving up there. Like, it's not necessarily super close to my house. So we have that. Pierre. Yo. I'm gonna leash him up. He on the leash. Generally, I'm okay with Pierre sniffing, but I'm trying to get through like this trail part. It's like completely surrounded by trees. It's really pretty, but it's also not my favorite part of the trail, because as much as I love nature, it's just a hashtag love nature. It's not a real love. My schedule was starting to feel all over the place. I need to lock in, say these are the days I'm going to classes, these are the days I'm going to do. I would also like to still do my strength training, because we like to be strong. We like to look strong. We like to feel strong. And lifting weights is one of my favorite exercises. So, and I also have an entire garage gym. So, incorporate that 3 times a week minimum. I need to figure out what days a week that will be. One of them definitely needs to be on the weekend. Okay, we're out of the trail now. I can unhook Peter. Y'all, I know the lighting is going to look crazy on this video, but I also want to get back to tracking my meals. My meals need to be tracked. When I track my meals, I am eating what I'm supposed to eat, and life is great. I've been pretty relaxed, intuitively eating, and it's kind of like got me to a maintenance phase, which I think is actually kind of cool, that I was able to maintain my weight loss without tracking my macros. So that's cool. I've done that. I want to get back to tracking, because I still have some more that I want to lose. I want to continue reading. And it's like, honestly, I think these are just foundational things. I'm not saying anything revolutionary. One thing that I'm going to add is reading a devotional. So I want to take literally 45 seconds to a minute, because they're short. Read a devotional. Read a page from the devotional. Just think about that, how I'm going to incorporate that into my day-to-day life. I love how I keep turning around. You have to, as a woman walking alone at a park, like, I feel like I always have to be hyper aware of my surroundings. And y'all see what Pierre back there doing. You have to watch Pierre, because he'll eat something. Like, I see him when he's sniffing, and I'm like, cool, sniff away. But once he starts eating stuff, that's when we start beefing. All right, reading a devotional. Gonna start doing that. I found a devotional that I purchased years ago, and I stopped reading it because it was written in first person, as if God was speaking to me himself. And I was like, it dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute. The author of this devotional was writing as if they were Jesus or God. So I put it down, but I picked it back up. Now, the purpose of me doing this challenge is to bring structure back to my life. I feel like right now I'm just really loosey-goosey. And something about the sun being out makes me want to whip it back into shape. Get this thing right and tight. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I would love for you girls to join me. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do, let me repeat it, 10K steps a day. I have my dance classes scheduled, so scheduling workouts. I'm also doing 3 full body strength training days, or it could be 2 strength training and 1 pure barre. I need to figure out where pure barre fits in and all this, because I still really do like pure barre. We're gonna do that. Read 15 minutes a day, track the macros, read 1 page of the devotional, because the devotional's a daily thing. So let's catch up later. This was actually kind of fun. I hope when I look at this footage, I'm like, oh, okay, let's post it. But I'm also not gonna let perfectionism get in my way. My friend Lauren also has a YouTube channel, and she talks a lot about perfectionism, and she just posted another video about being a creator and basically letting perfectionism control you. And we not letting that happen in 2025. Like, if I decide to take my camera out here and walk and talk, I'm gonna do it. But I think that there's also this weird balance, right? Because I feel like only your favorite YouTubers can really pull out a camera and just bada, right? If you don't know me from a can of paint, you probably could care less what I'm talking about as I'm on this nature walk right now. But in the sense of being transparent, bringing my full self to the camera, that is what I am doing. So I don't know, it's hard because I feel like as a newer creator, I do need to have somewhat of a perfect image or perfect content, because that is what people may want. But I also heard that people thrive authenticity. I think for me, when I'm looking at content, I like a little bit of both, right? I like to strike a balance. I like for a content creator to not seem performative, but to also feel like they put some thought into their content. Like, I don't want to feel like you just turned on the camera and was like, well, watch me do my makeup. Because it's like, okay, and what? You know? So we won't let perfectionism get to us right now. We just won't let it happen. But I think I'll end it right there. Put my camera up so I could turn around like that. You know, I gotta keep a lookout. And I will see you all in the next video. Let me know if you're doing this challenge. Let me know. All right. I know I told you that I was ending that recording, but I'm thinking more. Obviously, you can see the date here. So it is the next day, Friday, March 21st. And I want to start typing up the things I want to put onto this tracker, because I want to create a tracker. I want to just really solidify some things. So there are daily actions. Oh, wait. When do I want this challenge to end? I mean, like 75. Hey, Google, how many days until June 20th? I can also just make it a 90-day, right? Start tomorrow. Why not start tomorrow? Let's start tomorrow. 90-day, I think, fiance. 90-day Baddie. All right. So there are daily actions that I want to take. And then I also have weekly actions that I want to take, in a sense, right? So I know daily, I said 10K steps yesterday. I'm dialing back. 9K steps daily. I also want to read 15 pages every day. I also said I want to track my macros every day. And then I also want to, there's another thing I said. Oh, read. devotion page daily. These are things that I want to do every day, right? And then weekly, because I think these are the things that need to be planned out on a week by week basis. I know I want to do 3 strength training sessions. And then I also want to do, I have 2 dance practices anyways. So I'm thinking, do I want to separate out dance practice from dance class? It is so hard. Okay, yes. So I want to do 3 dance classes per week. And then I guess I'll do 2 dance practices. Plan. I think I just want to track them as things that I'm doing. So I know I mentioned Pure Barre. That could be included in a strength training session. Let's see, what else did I talk about yesterday? Do y'all remember? I want to read, want to feel snatch, want to dance. I got the piano. I don't want to make a goal out of playing the piano right now, because I just want to do that whenever I feel it. I think these are the things that I really want to lock in and do. I think we're good. So from this, I'm going to have Eric make a tracker for me, and we're gonna get started tomorrow to be a 90-day baddie. Okay, so I feel like I need to post this video a little earlier than expected. I may post it tonight and then like post a picture of my tracker, just so if you want to do this challenge with me, you could at least have the information now rather than later if you want to follow. If you want to follow or create your own, like, do whatever you want to do, of course. But I'll be sharing more about this journey. And yeah, let's flip it. Let's flip the script, okay? All right, I know I said bye earlier, but this is my real bye. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.